Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blobber, playing our series in EU4, down with the revolution as Lithuania. We're doing quite well. We've got a nice fat Novgorod as a vassal, Poland under personal union, and we're waiting to get to admin tech 10 so we can click the button to absorb them. We've just grabbed a new vassal here in Astrakhan. We're waiting for the relationship slot spaced so we can do the same to Circassia, because Lord knows I do not want to pay double 150% admin costs for these provinces if I can pay Diplo instead. And other than this, what we're looking to do is when we do click this button, it has the added side effect of removing all of our land from the Empire. Which means we can add it all again and probably pass another reform. And the last thing we could think about doing is moving our capital to here, change to Russian, and then form Russia and do the same thing again. When we form Russia, all our lands will fall out, we can add them again and get a whole lot of imperial authority that way. But we'll see. In the meantime, speed 5, I guess. I want to get to Tech 9 here so we can actually start building some boats. Have another search if there are any provinces worth building these in. We're going to even go down to the .9s now, I guess. Still easily above. Check that we can't build any marketplaces in any of our new, and whether we could maybe think about giving them to the burghers. That going to cause us some problems? No, it won't. Beautiful, beautiful. We dump some prestige to get some more Diplo, and in fact we're going to do that too, just because it ticks up and they won't be unhappy for long. We've improved with Circassia as much as we can. Yeah, we could care less about their autonomy. In fact, having high autonomy helps keep them loyal, so we won't do a thing about it. What we will do is start looking at the provinces that Novgorod could not possibly fabricate on. Because we're considering bringing an end to the feeding of Novgorod and doing some of the work ourselves. So, meanwhile, are Poland even thinking? No, they really should. Come on, Poland, integrate them. Do that work for us. Bonus admin. Finished improving with Novgorod. We can afford this, which keeps us ahead of time here. Gives us a lovely bonus to our income. The burghers are going to tick up almost immediately. In the meantime, there are probably some derps in the Holy Roman Empire we can improve with, or even the Pope. No, we're good with the Pope. Well, what about our Holy Roman Empire derps? There we go. Bohemia, like us some more. We've still got 2 votes. Oh no, we got 2 more. Possibly because we aren't overextended anymore. Things like this, they really hurt how much people are willing to vote for you or pass reforms. Especially pass reforms. Manpower's getting up. We may complete the manpower mission. Oh, and they took care of the rebels themselves. Well done. Bunch of churches finished, so let's see if our tax doesn't go up next month. 20. The upper end of 20 instead of the lower end, so it doesn't hurt. A conversion finishes. Start on another. Check that we don't have... Yep, we've got a missionary strength choice. That'll help. Yep, it halved it, near enough. Someone did something naughty in the Empire, maybe? I should have been paying more attention. Sometimes it just gets... Sometimes you just get in the mood to, no, I don't want to see these messages on the screen. I want to see what's actually going on. We will up with Poland again. And who else? Maybe someone who hates who we hate. You know what? We might want Moldavia. In the event we click the button to form Poland and we inherit Moldavia, we're going to want to integrate them. So we should improve relations with them for that event. Someone died. The Diplo guy. Well, let's have a think. We could ask the nobles for a diplomat. Would be half price. It would cost basically the same as these, but give us an extra Diplo per month. Seeing as we're spending so many Diplo on these integrations and impending integrations of Astrakhan, maybe Moldavia, maybe Circassia, I think we could afford to do that. Yeah. Okay, so it does cost a little bit more, but not very much more. Crimean separatists are going to start back up because we haven't converted any of their lands away from Sunni. But I think that might even be our next idea group. Religious. Let us declare some wars. We don't care about Astrakhan that much. To take more land, even though we don't have claims. It'll be helpful. Now, is the next one cost of regiments? And we're getting close to here without actually being able to afford it, so we're going to wait. Finished with Poland. So maybe move back to the Pope. We love to keep the Pope happy. Bonus papal points are great. We've currently just got so many of these coming bonus to manpower recovery at once. Nobility, Young Conserve, Papal Sanction, Lithuanian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70% faster manpower recovery. Ooh, someone joined a... Oh! Ooh, people are joining a coalition against us. That's not very nice of you, Denmark. Who are our allies? Bohemia, Saxony. I mean, the Ottomans are probably fairly sizable. Yes, they are quite sizable. Sweden, as we said, got beaten down because England is useless. So you know what, we'll work out someone who we can afford to stop improving with. Our truce with Twer ended. Did they join the... No, they didn't. And we say, too late. Should have done it when you had the time. Means we lose our manpower reserves recover, but what do we get instead? Make Verdun vote for us. That might be possible. What does it give us? Diplo rep. Well, we'll have a go. Worst case we fail. We spend a bit of money. 25 ducats for 10 years of... Is it 10 years? 10 years of Diplo rep isn't a bad cost. All things considered. Bring that back, because getting them out of the coalition is worth more to us. This is falling like a house of cards, because it's got no garrison. That was almost no time whatsoever. We say, you Novgorod, have that too. And we'll take your money. And how much development does that put Novgorod at? 250. They're getting almost to the magic 300. We'll finish this, even though we were really close. Ooh. Ooh, and now we've got choices. Stability and inflation reduction. Or prestige and inflation reduction. Well, we'll take the stability, thank you. Now, Verdun have finished, and if they are still not voting for us, then it's time to grease some palms. Why, thank you, Verdun. Thank you indeed. What else have we got now? Convert one of our provinces to Catholic. We might be able to have a go at it. Which one was it? It was this one, I think. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. Rival of a rival with France, sure. I'm sure we can get France to like us. And here we go. So we can let them have it. Increasing their influence by 7%. Narva. Don't know why they're so obsessed with these. Oh, that's trivial. Have it. I could care less. Finished with Astrakhan. We can tech up this, but still ahead of time, so we will wait. It's not like 999 is our limit. And we'll work on another claim. Leipzig. Lipstick. Lipestk. Lipetstk. Lipstick. Money or stability? Money it is. We've improved with Denmark as much as we can, and they still hate us. You know what? They'll have to deal. Who else joined? Kazan. We can work on them. And Muscovy. Still got a big piece, but our aggressive expansion with them is just going to be off the charts forever. Attacking the Golden Horde, I assume? Yes. Finally finished that. Keep going. We're slowly getting there. We've worked out a lovely big chunk here. nicely done here too. Boom! Bonus prestige and diplo. Next. They want us to convert that to Catholic quite a lot, it seems. Well, we say not at the moment. Create a proper fleet. Did we reach Tech 9? No, but soon. Trademark. And what about this? Well, we will take this. Boom. And seeing as the years come, we can do this one too. Boom. And then we're only one away from being able to click the button. The reason we can't afford to click this is we're integrating Novgorod, and we're doing so at a rapid clip, even though they aren't our religious group or our culture group. Meanwhile, we'll take another sweep of these and see who we can't improve with. Make sure that we stay the Emperor in the event of our untimely demise. It's almost old enough to let our pretty bad king get made into a general. Our power projection's starting to wane a little. Fabricate on Tula. And poor QQ have just fallen into so many little bits. There goes Bohemia. So we go back to work with, yep, you we can afford to improve with. And oh my gosh, the day has come, we have full manpower. I repeat, we have full manpower. There are those who said it would never happen. So we're gonna up to 10 to 4. And then see how our force limit looks. We've still got a bit of space, but I think that'll do us for now. And it spends a goodly amount of our manpower. Could we maybe ask for anything? We could ask for some admin support. We would... we can ask for an Inquisitor. Although we've got the inflation guy. How's our inflation? We need to give him 3 more years. We don't really need an Inquisitor. There's stuff we can do without him. We could ask for the Papal Emissary, which would up it. Boink. Gives us 100. Still stay loyal. Free stability. All these full cost advisors are paying off in free stability. And that's actually the last stability we need to click the button. On. The only requirement left is Admin Tech 10, which is the next Admin Tech. Only problem is, any moment now we expect the rare... Let's have a look at... Actually, let's have a look. How far away are we? Oh, well, that's relatively low, but it will still probably happen fairly soon. Finished with Kazan. Let's see what minions we can improve with. Probably you. Probably you. And how has he been doing? He's been doing good work. Our peace with them is still a while away. As for the Ottomans, seems pretty silly that they were that worried about us taking Astrakhan as a vassal, but whatever. The Castilian Civil War ends. Oh! They finally went to the bother of annexing them. Good. Well done. Nothing else to do for the moment. Just clip along at speed 5. Who did something naughty? Austria. Well, we've waited for this day, because if we do this, we can beat out heaps and heaps and heaps of little provinces from him. He's allied with... Let's see, who would join if we declared war? I would even actually give you... No way, you should want these. You should want these, Bohemia. Anyway, Castile, Hungary, Mainz, Corsica. Castile, Hungary, Mainz, and Corsica. So Austria themselves, and what about Austria's income? I bet that's spectacular. Yep, it's even more than ours, so they could merc up more than us. Austria, Mainz, Castile. Castile are out, and how's Castile's income? It's also quite good. Aragon, who were once successful, are no longer so. Bavaria. Oh, that is tempting. Let's assume that that's actually worth it for us. Yes, it costs us maybe a year or two worth of Diplo points, but if we get our family on here, there'll be potential to force a PU later. Or maybe even just directly inherit them. They're small enough, I would imagine. Meanwhile, 2 was naughty? Oh yeah, Austria, I have to make a decision. Well, we'll wait for this one to finish, and then make our decision. Boop. Now. Oh, look at you, greedy thing. If we let them get any bigger, I don't know that we'll ever be able to deal with them. How is Hungary's manpower? Let's just look at Hungary and Austria's manpower compared to us. Or, what about their manpower recoveries? Actually, that's also relevant. They only gain half as much as us. Oh no, that would be half as much as the Ottomans. Well, it's actually half as much as us. What about Castile? Not as much. Hungary? Not as much. We out manpower them in terms of manpower recovery. And we've still got Poland and Novgorod. You know what? We're going to have a go at this, I think. If Poland have, like, take one province here and release Transylvania, we could, especially if we could, I think it's worth it. It gives us something to do. Like, we've been bored. It gives us something to do that doesn't increase our aggressive expansion so much. Although that's the one thing. If we did do this, then the Ottomans might look to no. We'll wait. The time of Austria will come, but it will come when we do not have a coalition against us. Besides... rivalry attitude. They think they have a more powerful alliance. Oh, I should just, like, tell Poland to fabricate on Hungary and show Austria how wrong they are. In fact, let's do that. Poland, do you know what I want? I want all of these in your belly. Do it. Remind Brandenburg that they aren't allowed to attack Pomerania. Good. How long does it last? A couple more years. Look at their allies. It's no one worth mentioning, so we might want to start sweeping this way as well. So we'll start fabricating along here. Here we go. Hungary has gone to war here, and this is just what we were wanting. It gives us a way of beating up on Austria. Recall. We say, sure thing, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this will have to wait till next time. Thank you for joining us. This has been the Blubber playing EU4 with our Down with the Revolution campaign. We hope to see you again soon.